Jiminy Crickets, here we go again. Welcome back to GTA Brackets, formerly GT Audio Brackets, Grand Theft Audio Brackets, Song Brackets. Look, it's still GT Audio Brackets, but currently you've met me in a weird time of my life, a time when I have been tasked with doing a Disney song bracket. That's one song, at least, from every Disney movie throughout the last 100 or so years of Disney animated movie history. We split them up into 4 brackets based essentially on chronological order with a few exceptions. Break those into 16 participant March Madness style brackets and have you, the now 20 or so people watching this, vote on which is your favorite in each matchup. We are at our Elite 8 currently, and today I'll be announcing the winners, and we'll go on to the final 4. We had 21 voters this time around. For round 1, we had our first seed, Let It Go from Frozen, versus our 9th seeded song, Be Prepared from The Lion King. Be Prepared did very well in the first round. Continued to do very well here, but that one vote makes all the difference. That's why it's important to vote, Voting is important, as it turns out. 11-10, Frozen will be proceeding to the second to last round, the final 4 round. Our second matchup, I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan, which was seeded number 4, versus our 5th seed, You're Welcome from Moana. I thought this was going to be a lot closer than it actually ended up being. That might just be generational bias here. I don't know. I know that some people's kids have been voting in this, but, I'll Make a Man Out of You crushes You're Welcome 14-7. So I'll Make a Man Out of You will face stiff competition next round from Let It Go, but I don't know, it might have that 90s nostalgia X factor to emerge victorious. We'll see. Moving on to our third round, we had We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto versus Shiny from Moana. That one did end up being pretty close. What we ended up seeing was a split that was just like the first round. In this case, though, Shiny just barely edges out We Don't Talk About Bruno 11-10, so it will also go on to the final 4. Finally, we move on to our last round, which was our number 3 seed, Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas versus our 6th seed, Into the Unknown from Frozen 2. That one, very much like that second round. It's kind of funny how they mirror each other like that. In this case, it was not 90s nostalgia that carried the day. Into the Unknown handily beats Colors of the Wind 13-8. So our next rounds will be matchup number 1, Let It Go versus I'll Make a Man Out of You, and Shiny versus Into the Unknown. It's shaping up to still be pretty modern in this. These are mostly CG movies from the aughts versus animated movies from the 90s, but don't worry, in the Dark Age / Renaissance era, we will be seeing a lot more Lion King, we'll be seeing all Beauty and the Beast, all that stuff. I haven't covered Tarzan because I've put in pretty much all of those songs, being that they're by Phil Collins, into the pop bracket. Well, speaking of which, if you care to see a particular round that I do next, and after we declare the winner of this modern round, then I will do that one next. Bear in mind, I am going to be doing all of these at some point. Here's my little crazy person back of the envelope listing for you, which is in the brackets are on there as well, in kind of rough order. I might have made some changes there, but basically after this round, which I've termed modern, we'll be seeing classics in quotes, which is basically everything from Snow White to about half of the Jungle Book, Dark Age / Renaissance, which is from about half of Jungle Book to about half of the Lion King, and then finally pop, which is basically everything from about the 80s up until now, which, if not done by a pop star, has reason enough to be considered a pop song, according to my own logic. Look, it's not easy to break all these things up into a number that actually works well in a bracket, okay? A lot of stuff got left out, but I digress. We are going to do all 4 brackets eventually, so write a comment below letting me know which one you'd like to see next. Currently, I'm kind of leaning towards pop, but you tell me what you want to see. Maybe all you Dumbo heads out there really want me to cover that next. I don't know. I'm going to probably be posting the next one of these. I'm going to be traveling next week, so depending on how quick everyone gets back, I'll either do it on Wednesday before I go or sometime in the weekend just in time for a Christmas break. And then hopefully by the time of New Year's, I'll have a new one up and ready to go. So that'll be your New Year's playlist. Maybe you can rock out to Eye to Eye as the ball drops. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good time to me. Anyway, thanks all for joining me, and I'll see you soon.